Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary and today's video is going to be my September Shop My Stash. So I do this style of video every single month. It's basically where I go into my collection and pick things out that I want to be focusing on during that month. And I do this sort of in lieu of a project pan because my intention with my makeup collection isn't really to pan things or use things up. It's mostly just to get good use out of everything that I have. That being said, you will see me talk about certain items and say, this is old, I need to use it up, or this is almost out, so that's why it's still in here. So in case that's confusing, that's why I do that. I do like to use things before they go off, and then I like to make sure I'm getting a good variety of use out of everything in my collection, because I don't have a huge makeup collection, but it's not small. It's like medium size. It might be kind of small. At some point, I think I'm going to do a makeup collection video, maybe at the end of this year or the early next year. Sounds kind of stressful to have to put together right now. But yeah, if you haven't seen any of these videos from me before, I do start with my base products where I go through my foundations, concealers, etc. And then I move on to eyes and lips at the end. So I've done this every month since I started my channel, so I do have a playlist of all of those videos. And it'll be linked in the card and in the description box if you're interested in watching any of the other ones. And without further ado, let's get into this month's picks. So first and foremost, with face products, I have these foundation cards from Giorgio Armani. It's the Luminous Silk Foundation. And I might film a video where I test this out and do a wear test on it just to see how worth it is. There doesn't feel like there's enough in any of these packets to do a full face, so I'll probably have to combine them, but that's fine because I don't think I'm light enough to use this shade. And I also don't know that I'm deep enough to use this shade. I'm definitely not deep enough to use either of these. I might try to use this as a cream contour, but I have these that I want to use and get rid of. I have so many foil packs right now, or like minis and samples of things, just from various Sephora orders that I've collected over the year, and I desperately need to start using some of them up. So I'm going to try to focus on that. On the same line as that, I have this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I only have one left. It's the shade Marron Glace. Is that French? But it's that one right there. It's definitely too deep to be a concealer or even really a foundation, so maybe I'll mix something lighter in there and try to use that as a foundation for my skin. I don't know, but I do want to either use it or get rid of it. We also have, for foundations, I have the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. This is in the shade Y225. This is what I'm wearing today. This is like my favorite foundation at the moment, and I need to buy another bottle, I think, because this, it's embarrassing. I was trying to scrape out the things, so I broke off the little tube. If you have tips on how to get all the last foundation out, I'm just setting it upside down like this, and I've been tapping it out and using it. But that's about to be out, which is why I'm leaving it in here for another month. I also have this NYX Born to Glow Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla for a concealer. And I have the NYX HD Concealer in a darker shade. What shade is this? CW 8.2. This I used to cream contour. Again, I didn't use this today, but this is close to being out, and this is also really old, so I need to use it up so I don't have it anymore. For setting powder, sorry if you heard that. The packaging on this busted. So this is the Coty Airspun, but I keep it in a plastic bag because otherwise it like spills out packaging or spills out powder because the packaging is cracked. I don't know how it happened. I just noticed it the other day. So I'm leaving it in a little plastic baggie, but I'm just keeping that in there in case I feel like I need to set. With this concealer and that foundation, I don't need to set them, but like I said, if I'm using the NARS one or the Giorgio Armani, just so I'll have a setting powder easily available to me. Then for highlight, blush, bronzer, etc., I'm still focusing on this Dior palette. This, you can see, yeah, it's got like the waffle pan coming through the design of it, but it's not hitting pan on any of them yet. I've had this for just about a year, and I love this palette so much. I talk about it all the time, but I'm keeping this in. And then I'm throwing back in my ABH Glow Kit. This I've had forever, and the mirror cracked. I have pan in all of these shades, which is amazing. This one's almost completely out. I just want to get some more use out of this, use some glittery highlights, play around, which you can totally tell by my no eyeshadow winged liner look today that I'm really, really playing with my makeup. Anyways, we can move on to eyes. So I only have one eyeshadow palette in this month. This is the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. I got this, I think in July. And I have a full video of using this. As you can see, pretty beautiful, but I haven't really used it much since I made that video, which will be linked in the card down below in case you're curious. I did, I think, 3 looks with this palette. But yeah, I want to get some more use out of this. It has a neutral section, it has colorful section. This is the only palette that I've pulled in. Oh, that's not true. Well, kind of. It's kind of true. I also have my Charlotte Tilbury Uptown Girl quad. This is just grays and pinks. I love this quad so much. It's like so beautiful and elegant. And I went through a phase where I was like, I don't even know if I like it because this like shimmer shade isn't very shimmery, but I think it works really, it like layers really nicely on top of the other shades. This is perfect for like a subtle, cool toned eye look. So keeping that in, and I have some single shadows. So I have 2 CoverGirl single shadows that I've had, honestly, probably like 8 or 10 years, like a long time. I don't even know if these still like really work very well. But I have this lime green color and this teal color. But these are in the list of things that I'm going to use as much as I can this year and then probably get rid of them at the end of the year. Just because it's time. I also have this Sephora brand single shadow that has a little bit of pan in it. This is in the shade Golden Girl. You see the pan right there? This is just a really, really glittery gold shadow. So if I ever want that, I have it in here. Mostly, again, so that I will remember that I have it so that I will use it sometimes. Next, for eyeliners, I have this, another Sephora collection item. This is just an eye crayon in like a gray color. Can you see? We'll try to swatch it. That might be fun. It's like a shimmery gunmetal color. So I thought that could be really fun to make like a smoky look. And I have, God, this needs to be sharpened too, an Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Wild Side. This is just scratching the crap out of me. It's like a shimmery pink. I really like both of these pencils. This is like a really nice formula. I've heard some people say it doesn't stay on their waterline very well. I don't really have a problem with that with this one. This is the only one of their pencils I've ever tried. The Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I don't know what day the 24-hour Glide On pencils are going on sale, and I don't know if all of them are just certain shades, but I'm looking into picking some more up because I do really like that eye pencil. And I've been getting more into like colorful liners. I got some from, was it NYX or? Anyways, all that to say. For eyebrows, I just have all of my eyebrow products. I mention this every month. This is a brow gel that's almost completely gone, and I'm trying to use the highlighter end of this. It's like a brow highlight or an inner corner highlight. It's just a cream highlight color. I want to use that up so I can get rid of that clunky thing. Then I have this NYX, again, a NYX eye pencil. This is what I used to do my eyebrows today, and I used this Benefit Clear Brow Gel that I recently got in a Sephora order. I'm really excited about this. This actually holds my brows really well and gives them a really nice, like, texture, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. This is just a clear brow gel for Benefit. And those are the last of my eye products. So now, all we have left is lips. This has been a much quicker video. I wonder, I have fewer eyeshadow palettes, but I wonder if that's what's really like shrinking it down. Oh, I lied. I also have a mascara. I'm going to try to use up the rest of my Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, and then I'll throw in one of the other mascaras that I have once this is gone, but I really do need to use this up. So yes, it's almost completely dried out. For lip liners, I just have one. This is the LA Girl Precision Liner in Sugar and Spice. It's just a nice nude color, but it's like a nudie shade. This is slightly darker than my natural lip color, so I like to use it if I'm just going to use a plain gloss or whatever I want to put on top of that. For traditional bullet lipsticks, I have the Gucci Painted Veil, which is just a nice, God, this smells like old lady perfume. That is so nice. It's weird having scented products like that, but I kind of really love it. It's very luxe, and it's gold packaging. But I have that shade. I also have a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Soft Silver Red, which is just a really nice, this is like a very sheer pinky red, so I love that. And then I have a CoverGirl lipstick in the shade Siren, which is just a hot pink. This, I don't know if you can even see, it like looks like it has glitter in it, but I don't think it shows up on the lips at all. But this is a really nice shade as well. This is also a really old lipstick. For sort of non-traditional lip formulas. I have this lip crayon, also from Revlon, I believe. Yes. And this is another red. So this is more of like a true red. I really like this color. How much more of this do I have? Oh, not very much. I wore this to prom in high school. So, love that shade, which you can do the math on if you want. And then I have this lip stain that I don't know what brand it is, I don't know what color it is, and I don't know whatever else. It's pretty much almost dried out, but it's like that pinky color. I feel like this used to be like a hot, hot pink. But I'm gonna use this month and then probably throw it out. And then I have Bite Demi Glace, which is a brown. That brown right there. Okay, and then glosses. I have 4 glosses this month. I have the CoverGirl Wet Slicks in Lava Splash. Hopefully I can use that up pretty soon because it's pretty old. I have my Ulta Jelly Gloss in the shade Sunshine. This is not my favorite gloss formula, but I do want to get some use out of it. And this one as well, you can see is like down to here, but probably even less than that. But that's where like the light is coming through. I don't know if you can see. I was telling you so that you wouldn't have to see. But then I have this Wet n Wild lip gloss in the shade Red Sensation. Just like a red glittery lip gloss. I also have this NYX Butter Gloss, which I know for a fact is like pretty much brand new. This is in the shade Creme Brulee, and it is just the most comfortable gloss formula in the whole world. And it smells like a cupcake, so I'm very pleased about that. And that's it. That is what I have to work with this month. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you've tried any of these products or have any of these products, let me know how you feel about them. What are you working on this month? Do you do a Shop My Stash like this? I would love to know in the comments below. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to, you can go ahead and subscribe. I do post 2 videos every single week on a range of topics, mostly books and beauty, but occasionally they'll be like home decor or thrift flips, stuff like that. But yes, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on Sunday.